Sean, have you ever had to prepare Josh for someone like Barry, technically?
I don't know. When you say somebody like Barry, you mean his style?
Exactly that.
Well, listen, this Ingle way of training, it's all that now. There ain't any more they can add to it. And it's been proven time and time again that conventional boxing, using your fundamentals, minor adjustments, it's not, they don't like it. They don't like it. You can do whatever you want in boxing, but it all comes down to fundamentals and basics. But it's got to be done well. It's got to be done well. You're either there to be it or you're not. That's it. It's as simple as that. And I don't think they've got this vision that their style is awkward, difficult to deal with, and comes down to being there or not being there, doesn't it? And how your opponent reacts to it. But yeah, in answer to the question, yeah, there won't be any problems whatsoever dealing with him.
What does Barry do well as a fighter?
I'm going to say talks a good fight, but he don't say very much, does he, to be fair? No, what I will say, I'll be honest, we've done all build-up, we've done all little bits of niggles and needling. He's not a bad fighter, he's there on minute, isn't he? He's kind of all right, everything, you know. And he must be, because like I say, he's there, he's our mandatory, and we need to get him out of the way before we move on.
Josh isn't his biggest fan. Do you have to stop Josh from getting mentally absorbed on the night and for getting too emotionally involved?
No, I don't think it's just Barry. I think as a fighter, you've been in camp for a few weeks. I think what you do, you just can't wait. You want it to be now. You know, it's a long last couple of weeks, isn't it, for any fighter, for any fight really. So not just Barry, but no, I don't think anybody can stop them getting emotionally involved. They are what they are. You know.
It used to be in the last couple of weeks coming into a fight for Josh that he would be running around selling tickets and doing that kind of stuff, but now he's got different obligations, media obligations, so forth. Which one do you prefer? The tickets selling and him running around, or him being stretched with media?
To be honest with you, you're always going to get a little bit of that, aren't you? You know, you'll still stay loyal to people that were there from day one. They like to buy the tickets from us, they like him to go see him personally, so we do what we can there. Media work, I'm saying unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, because it's media work that puts us where we are, all of us. So I think that a little bit of media work as well, I don't think there's any preference really. I think what it is now is his two little ones, his twins have been a nice diversion, and he don't allow himself to become kind of dragged all over, you know. He'll say, right, there's a line now, where he'd try and accommodate everybody with Josh. He's an accommodating guy, and he'd try and accommodate everybody, but now he's realised that, hang on, I'm missing time with my kids here. We're in camp here, it's a world title fight, but I've still got a family, I've still got kids. So...
Is there a danger with the success that he's had, certainly the last couple of fights, that he thinks he's invincible?
No.
That he can walk through people?
No, absolutely not. I think they're hoping and they're trying to plant a seed, you know, but, I mean, to be fair, Dominic and Barry are not sharpest tools in box, to be honest with you. And I mean that in a nice way. If they're thinking that... I mean, there was one comment made, I'll beat Josh Warrington because he's opening a restaurant and he's got twins. What a comment to come out with. You know, it's like, that don't even make sense, mate. It don't even make sense. We're all in boxing here, and we all know what it's about. We've been in so many big fights and big occasions to let things get to us, you know. All this thing trying to plant a seed, it just don't work, does it?
Is Josh improving as a fighter?
Every time he steps in the ring, he's improving as a fighter, yeah. I think what you get is, I think it takes, for Josh, I think I used to see this where he got in the ring and he was tense, and then he'd settle down after maybe 2 or 3 rounds. Now he gets in, he's just relaxed, so relaxed, takes on board what you tell him. More importantly, he carries out the instructions that you give him. But he's just so relaxed now when he gets in there, relaxed, confident, focused, switched on.
And more powerful than people had been given him credit for, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you've got to do there, anybody questioning that needs to look at his list of opponents. And if they want to do that, sit down, look at them, write them down, have a look at their records. You know, because it's interesting that we've only had so many stoppages. Maybe because we've been fighting a better standard of opponent than they have. We see it time and again in boxing now, and you know, I don't even watch these shows. I mean, that show, last show that were on TV, I won't mention any names, but I turned it off. Ridiculous. When you can sit down, look at who's fighting, look at the opponent and say, "No, I won't bother." For the boxing, man, that's poor. That's very, very poor, is that. We've never gone down that route. We've done things traditional way. We've not had imports that we can knock over to make us look good. So we've got 20 stoppages in 28 fights. Then all of a sudden we've got a real fighter in front of us. Just
You're
don't
not
work.
ready, yeah.
Just don't work, does it?
How much longer do you see him boxing at featherweight for?
To be honest with Josh, when everybody was saying he could have done super bantam, we had a bit of a cut-off point. And he was kind of seasoned at featherweight. I think he could actually stay at featherweight for the rest of his career. That was the plan when we set out. And I still see that as the plan now, you know.
He makes it comfortably enough, doesn't
He
he?
makes it comfortable. We have breakfast in the morning at fight. Say that to a lot of people and they say, well, he should be fighting a super bantam. No, you've got to have a cut-off point. If taking an extra pound off or an extra 2 ounce, you know, affects things, then that's your cut-off point.
He's talked, only because he's been asked about it, but he's talked about Santa Cruz, he's talked about Valdez and Gary Russell. Is there a concern that he's looking too far ahead and looking past Barry?
No. I mean, people ask questions, you've got to answer them, haven't you? Not looking past Barry at all. I think we've been more focused for this one because what we don't want is a banana skin. And I think we focus more on this fight with Barry than we have any others.
Because the stakes are higher, because this is the one
Stakes
last
are high.
hurdle that you need to clear
is
to
the
get to
one
those
thing.
super fights.
This is the one thing, and then we're on super fights, aren't we? Like you say. Super fights, I don't think Frampton were a bad fight. I don't think Selby were. It's interesting, once we beat them, that it were a weight zone, Selby. It's interesting that Carl's not as good as he was, you know. But listen, we can... Martinez, when we fought him, we fought for 10 rounds with one hand after he'd done his hand in second round. And everyone was saying that he were done. I think what people forgot were that he was advised on 2 occasions. He went against medical advice and boxed. One went against Quigg, one went against Frampton. They were offering him big lumps of money that he's never seen before and giving him 5-week training camps. We did him at featherweight, makes a massive difference. He had a 16-week camp with a week off in between. In his own words, he were the fittest, strongest and best he's ever been. And interestingly enough, after we beat him there, he went on and stopped, I think it was 3 of his 4 opponents, and then won a European title and boxed a couple of weeks ago for a world title against Gary Russell.
The Leeds fans are already talking about Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's just like a big Blackpool, isn't it, Las Vegas? What you've got to do is, we'll do what we have to do. We'll decide that once this fight's out where.
Would you like to go there, personally?
Yeah, I'm not bothered either way, to be honest with you. Whether it's Las Vegas or Leeds, it's just want to deliver for fans, don't we, you know? Keep winning, keep switched on and give them what they want, whether it's here or abroad.
You've not been to Vegas yet?
No.
Do you gamble?
No, not really.
You shoot guns?
No, not bothered. I'm the most boring man in the world. What do I've got a camper van and a...
Strip clubs?
No comment. But we... No, what we do, to be honest with you, I'm not bothered for all this abroad thing and all that. If we have to go, I'll go, but it won't be for an holiday. It'll be for work and to get a job done, you know what I mean? So if we finish up in Vegas, all well and good, we'll still put the same amount of effort in, still be as focused, still be as switched on, and keep winning.
How proud would you be to see Josh's name up in lights on the Strip or in New York or on billboards in America?
It'd be nice. I'd be extremely proud. I mean, listen, I enjoy every occasion. I've just drove past Ellen Road, and there's a big billboard with him on there, and he's modelling some Leeds United kit or something, you know what I mean? And driving past there, he's there again, you know. But, I mean,
They didn't ask you to model it, no?
They did, but I had other commitments, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? I've got bigboys.co.uk and I've got Giacomo fighting over me at the minute. And Dave from ringside, after we finished, I've got to put some of them skins on apparently.
Brilliant. Vegas, though, Josh had said it's a dream. I guess, obviously, because you're not just his trainer, are you? You know, there's more, obviously, far more to your relationship than just being a coach. It would be great for you to see his dreams come true.
I'd love it for him, to be honest. I mean, he's achieved his first... his ambition, actually, when we started boxing, was to win a British title. Not even keep it or win it outright, but just to win a British title. And we've done, as you know, we've won every kind of... we won English, British, Commonwealth, European, world title, you know. We've done it traditional way. I'm pleased about that. I said, another thing I'm pleased about is we boxed at Ellen Road. He won his world title at Ellen Road. With one of his idols there, Lucas Radaby, others, Kaiser Chiefs, and a big crowd there urging us on against his arch rival, which was Lee Selby. So that's some achievement, and it's going to take some beating, isn't it? So I think except for Vegas, it would be nice for him, and if it comes about, then so be it. We'll go.